Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Spelunking of Isaac. That's right, it's the Spelunking of Isaac. You had no idea that I've never actually done the Spelunking of Isaac. You could have sworn it happened at some point, but no, it has never happened. Except for that one time that we did the pay-to-win using Spelunky. Look, we're not going to talk about that. That is in the past. Right now is in the present. Welcome in, everybody. How does the Spelunking of Isaac work, and what even is Spelunky? I mean, these are both great questions, I suppose. If you don't know what Spelunky is, I genuinely think you might have been living under a rock for the past approximately however long you've been alive, but maybe this is your first time seeing the game. This is Spelunky. It's a roguelite, similar to Isaac and Gungeon, and many other games that we play on the channel. It's insanely good, and it is, in my opinion, the greatest roguelite of all time. It is a little bit older of a game, but that in no way, shape, or form makes it worse. It just is very technically sound, and just an incredible game to play, and one of my favorites. So I figured, why not make the Spelunking of Isaac? So what are the rules? They're actually a little bit unique. The number of floors that we complete is going to be equal to the number of items that we get, with a limit to 8 floors, okay? So there's 4 floors per, like, main level. We'll be able to get through 2 levels. So for those that know Spelunky, if we make it to the end of the jungle, then we can't get any more items than that. The other rule is we have to fight shopkeepers. So this guy I have to fight. And I really, genuinely don't want to, because that makes my life harder. But we played that, like, pretty damn incredible. So I'm not gonna get too angry here, because that went well. But the final rule is that we are allowed to do the secret floors. So like Worm, for example, or if we get a haunted castle, going to a secret floor gives me 1 extra item. So if I go to Worm and make it to the very end of the game, we would get 9 items instead of 8, which would be awesome for us. If we manage to make it to Worm and the Haunted Castle, which I actually don't even know if it's possible, then I could get 10 items. But I'm aiming for 9. I think that genuinely we're probably going to die before that, because I don't play a lot of Spelunky anymore, so I am a little bit rusty. But it could be good. It could be very good. And then those items that we get, we're just going to do a... How do I want to do this? That's not what I want to do. You know what? Do that. There we go. The items that we get are going to be randomly chosen via the combo command that you can do in-game. So it's going to be nice and easy. It's going to be a very straightforward journey here as we venture into day 3 of the Of Isaac week. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you didn't know that we're doing the week of Isaac, this is the week of Isaac. Every day this week, new Of Isaac videos, where we got some old, some new, some favorites of everybody, some new stuff. This is obviously a new one. We've actually only had new ones so far, so it's always good to add a little bit more to the... We might be able to just straight up kill him here. We didn't, but he killed himself, so I mean that worked out okay. There is another one up top. I don't think that guy's going to make it here in time. So I think that we can just go and call it a happy day. I'm not really looking for Ujat's Eye either. The Eye of Cthulhu, those that know Spelunky. If we happen to come across it, then I will obviously take it, because I am a simple man and I go for maximum spelunking power at all times. But it's all good. Week of Isaac has been great. I've been enjoying it a lot. We've had some fun runs, some fun other games. I usually use the Of Isaac series. Our key is right here, actually. I use the Of Isaac series as a way to check out some other games, kind of do it as a showcase of, here's some other stuff that you might be able to find on my channel, and just see what you guys like. You know, if you really enjoyed GeoGuessr, then maybe that's a series that I could look to bring to the channel. Or if you know, really enjoyed the coding videos and you didn't realize that you had an interest in coding because you didn't know what it was. You know, maybe that last video helped you to come to an understanding of coding a little bit more. That's what I'm trying to look to do. Not just be that channel that posts weird Isaac videos all the time. It's more of a channel that does a lot of funky stuff. And sometimes you can even learn stuff from me in the way of the coding videos. So I'll see what you guys think. It's kind of an experimental week anyway. Trust me, this is not the end of the weird crap that I have up my sleeve for the week. That absolutely did not hit my man here. I want to, like... That's not going to go exactly according to plan. It actually didn't go at all according to plan. That might go according to plan. Now do, like... You know what? I'm close. This is like... Oh, you son of a gun. Okay. Get freaking wrecked, Tyler. I nailed him, and he did not like that. Okay, so we did 4 floors. Or got to the 4th floor, at least. That's good for 4 items, which we will then use in our run. So, oh boy, that's not a lot of items with Wheel of Isaac rules. So, we'll figure it out. I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, here we are in the game here. Let's random up a character. Who knows what we're going to get. Please know Azazel is all I ask. We won't be getting Azazel. Dude, it's just a normal old Isaac run. I haven't played as Isaac in a very long time. So let's do this thing. Combo 0. And by 0, I mean 0.4 is going to give us 4 random items for our run. Those random items are Book of Secrets, Euthanasia, Leech, and Ghost Baby. That's like pretty bad, I'm going to be honest with you. It's real not great. So we'll see what happens on this run. I don't have a lot of high hopes for this one, but that's what I get for sucking at the old Spelunkadunk. Sure, a free mom's razor. Am I super excited about that? No, it's not that great, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. I'd rather have a item than no item on a run. So we'll roll with it. We'll figure it out. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day, because I am. It's a great day. Let's go super secret room and see if we can swing getting an idol. It could be really good if this is a tears up. It's not. It's a massive amnesia, a pre-fly, a tears up. Okay. We have the keys to the kingdom, guys. No, we also have the keys out of the kingdom. Tears up and tears down in the rotation. Feels bad, man, is what I'm gonna say about that. I suppose it could be worse. Oh, dude. This run is going to try to save me. It didn't like the Spelunky run. I could have pushed that over and gotten the secret room. But now we won't, because we used it up and it's dead. And I'm sad. And all the people singing, ayo, ayo. Okay, that's enough of that right there. You dropped the key? Why, thank you, please. Appreciate that. We have 0 reason to go to the ye old shop adopt because we don't have any money. So I'm just going to kind of roll on out of here. If I get a bomb from this fight, we'll go to the secret room. But I actually think that this floor went insanely well in terms of our stuff. I don't really want to waste our item on a regular ass old red heart or waste it on a regular ass. I prefer supreme ass if I'm going to buy. So no thank you, not for that price, young Padawan. What am I talking about? No clue. Let's get going. We don't need this right now. I need these buttons to drop me an item. You know what? 1 penny is not really what I asked for, but it's good enough for me. That's fine. I ate delicious stuff for dinner. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not a big jalapeno guy, okay? But jalapenos in stuff, boy, it is hard to get me to not enjoy jalapenos inside of something, because when you shove jalapenos in something and cook it into something, you normally end up with the heat of the jalapeno, but not the flavor of the jalapeno. And that's what I like. I don't really like the taste of jalapenos. I'm fine with the heat. They're like the perfect amount of heat for me, Because I like spicy food, but I don't like, I don't like spicy food where the whole point is just like that your mouth is on fire. It has to accent the dish, and some dishes are just better spicy. And for example, I had with my dinner, I had a sandwich with dinner, but I also had a, oh my lord, this scared the crap out of me. I also had a honey jalapeno mustard with it, which let me tell you, those honey jalapeno mustard people know what they're doing. Because it was like, I could have put that crap on everything. It was on my sandwich. It was on my French fries with my sandwich. The crap was good. And it leads me to think that we really should have, that might be our item right there. These might also be our item right there. I did it wrong. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm actually the world's biggest potato. We had it right there, and I messed it up. Because I'm stupid. I'm stupid. We could have had the nail. And I'm stupid because my brain was just like, oh, Cambian consumption first, Tyler. That's the item you want? Yep. Absolutely. That's the item I want. You nailed it. Thanks a lot, game. I'm out of here before I do something else stupid on this floor. Head on down. We no longer can take any items, by the way. We've accepted a damage and speed upgrade as our item of choice, which, frankly, I'm okay with. That decision I'm fine with. Taking Cambian freaking Conception on this run is just the worst move I think I've ever done in a Devil Deal. But anyway, I'm starting to think that for all, and it's kind of happening as I get older, in order to enjoy a meal, you gotta have some kind of sauce with it. You know, even when you think about salad, you need salad dressing in order for that salad to be like massively enjoyable. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll have a salad without dressing. Is it the best salad ever? Absolutely not. You need a little bit of salad dressing to make salad really good. But that salad dressing is just, it's proving my point of you need that sauce with everything. You know, and with these fries, it was honey jalapeno mustard. So good. So good in every way. You know, pasta, you ever gonna eat pasta without a sauce? No. And if you say, well, Tyler, I do buttered noodles. So do I. Butter is a sauce. Especially if you end up, you know, mixing Parmesan cheese with that. Delicious, by the way. That would be a sauce. You have a butter Parmesan sauce on your pasta. And I know you're now going to say, oh, Tyler, you're just making up excuses so you can have a sauce on everything. No, this is not the case at all. Because, like, I'm not going to say that, ooh, a cheeseburger has cheese sauce on it. Well, I mean, sure, if that cheese is liquefied, then you have cheese sauce on it. But if it's just normal-ass cheese, that's just cheese, man. But burgers can be good with sauce. If you have, like, a burger sauce on your burger, 20 bucks, that burger is more delicious than your standard burger. I really, really wanted that to be a Joker card. Can't deny. I want this one to be 2. All right. 0 for 2. Electric Boogaloo. Fine by me. Continue on. I can't even think of a meal that you don't put sauce on. Chicken tenders? Nah, man. Give me barbecue with them. Or honey mustard. Frankly, give me honey jalapeno mustard on them. Hell, that crap would go great with chicken tenders. I can't deny. Chicken tendies. We just had a chicken tenders conversation, didn't we? I think we did. I ain't doing that crap again. Chicken tenders are great, though. You know something weird that I ate the other day? I had a lot of sorbet. It was like a sorbet sampler at a restaurant. It was 6 different sorbets, and by 6 I mean 4. I think it was 4. I mean, if I name them in my head, I'll be able to tell you. So it was cantaloupe, which was my favorite. Banana raisin, or banana rum raisin. Banana rum raisin was it. Also delicious. Apricot, quite delicious, dude. I would love that right now, but sadly not an option for us because we've already taken our item, quite sadly. That's okay. Rum raisin, apricot, cantaloupe. There was one other flavor. It was 4. And now I can't remember what it was. Ah, crap, dude. Cantaloupe was so good, though. I mean, like, absolutely delicious. So good. No, wait. It's coming back to me. I know what it was. It was a weird one, too. It was, damn, dude. I've completely forgotten. That's okay. I mean, it was a good... Oh, wait. Sugar plum. Sugar plum. That was it. Sugar plum. Didn't care for that one, though. Didn't care for that one. Now that I remember it, didn't care for it. My favorite, it was cantaloupe, then the banana rum raisin, then the apricot, then the sugar plum. But what I've learned is that I kind of just want everything to be a sorbet. Because the nice thing about sorbet is it's light and refreshing. So you basically, it's like a palate cleanser every time you eat it. Like, what I want is to have sorbet of everything. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, oh, is this the sequel to Smoothie Food? Sorba food? Maybe it is, okay? Maybe I want sorbet everything. Maybe I'm the crazy one here. Look, buddy. I don't know. I wanna go this way. But it's so light and refreshing. It's the perfect dessert because you know that there's a crap load of sugar in it and it's bad for you. But it's so light and refreshing that it's hard to feel bad while eating it. And you can turn anything into sorbet. I mean, like, the best sorbet I've ever eaten, I had a basil sorbet. And I like basil to begin with, like, a lot. I will just gnaw on basil leaves. I actually have a basil plant in my apartment that is dying, but we're not going to talk about that. I love basil a lot. So to have a basil sorbet, well, just like the taste of basil with like the refreshingness of the sorbet, dude, it was absolutely delectable. A speed down and an I don't know. If you could give me some flight, that room could save me. After all, it's my wonder why. But right now it won't be saving me because we don't have the flight. Daniel Day Flight. Kill this guy, please. Higher devil deal chance, 23%. I mean, it's not knocking it out of the park, but 1/4 is, I'd at least put a bet on it, you know? I got a higher chance of getting a devil deal than winning the lottery. Although, I mean, that's literally like 90% of the time the case. What are the chances of winning the lottery? Is it like 0.0000001%? Or is it like 1/2 to the 128% or something like that, which is in fact an incredibly small number, believe it or not. I got no idea, dude. I'm not the gambling type. You know, I would like to go to a casino. I've never been to a casino in my life, actually, but I'd like to go to a casino. And I would like to gamble, but I feel like I'd go to a slot machine. I'd put like $5 worth of quarters in it. Then I'd be like, you know what? I'm good. I'll see you in the room. And then I'll go back and I'll record an Isaac video. No, that's not true. I would do something else. But, I don't know. Gambling's weird to me. I remember that there was a professor that I had that he was a mathematician. And he said that his friend invited him to go to Vegas. And his friend is like one of the dudes that they invite to go to Vegas and stuff, like a competitive gambler. I don't still quite understand how that works exactly. If someone can glean some insight into what professional gambling is, because it just sounds like a way to lose a lot of money. But his friend was a professional gambler and invited him to go to Vegas with him. And apparently, like, my professor looked up a ton of game theory type stuff and figured out what games had the highest probability of winning money. And like, if you play certain ways, you can just win every time. And he wrote like a book about it. And he said that, you know, if you read the book and you do exactly what it says, then no matter what, you're going to walk out of Vegas with money. And this is when I'm like, okay, so if you have figured this out, why haven't more people figured this out? Or have people figured this out? And why are you still teaching at this university when you could just be gambling every day and making like massive bank? You know? maybe I have a skewed understanding of how gambling works, and I know that there's still like a high level of luck involved with gambling, and if you bet the wrong way, you could just lose all of your money. I'm not saying, in no way, shape, or form am I advocating gambling, okay? I'm just saying that if there is, you know, that secret win-all technique to gambling, and you figured it out like you say you did, why aren't you doing it? Like, there's got to be a catch here. You know, what's the catch-22 on this situation? I think the answer is that he's just trying to get us to buy his book, but, don't do that to me, you stupid little son of a... No, I really... You gotta die? I'm sitting on very low HP right now. 1 heart is not where I want to be on this run. I thought I was doing so significantly better than this. Apparently my entire life has been a lie, dude. This room blows. Like, actually 100% blows. You are not allowed to attack me. 100%, you are not allowed to attack me. I don't like you. Get out of my head. Get out of my face. Damn, dude. I'm feeling a little bit petrified. I was afraid. Now I'm just straight up petrified. This room also just sucks a lot. Okay. I'm having a lot of fun today. I'm gonna let Leech kill this guy because we can get back HP. Yeah, which we did. That's a power move right there. Anyway, there's one other thing about casinos I don't understand. So most casinos have a no counting cards rule. And if they catch you counting cards, then you're kicked out. Isn't counting cards just like a skill? Have you ever tried to count cards? It's freaking hard to count cards. You know, like my dad can count cards, which makes it incredibly infuriating to play 95% of board games with them. But like, there reaches a point where can't you just reward the people that are good at counting cards? Like, what if you had a table of just people counting cards? That's gonna be like the battle of the century. May the best man win, or in that case, may the luckiest man win. I don't understand it. Counting cards is just a skill. You know, sure, you can make a rule of no x-ray vision. If I had x-ray vision and could see what all the cards were in the deck, that's a different story, I think. But everybody can learn counting cards. This is just an advantage, you know? It's not like when you play baseball in the little leagues, they go, oh, well, you know, little Tyler can't bat because he's better than the rest of the kids. No, they go, little Tyler's lucky to be on this team. You better praise him when he hits a home run. I don't understand this. If someone can shed some light on gambling, I very much so am quite confused by it. So we are gonna play this guy. It frightens me to play this guy, honestly. You gotta pay out here, buddy. You did. You madman, honestly. Take that. Take this. We are now in empty vessel mode. Sadly, we don't have our we don't have those red chests like we did on the last floor, but to each his own. We will move on with our day. I would love to do that. I would love to do that and gain access to your finest cricket's head, if you must. I don't expect it to happen. Why do we have invincibility? Empty vessel is why we have invincibility. He says, right after he picked up empty vessel and proclaimed, oh boy, invincibility. Look, buddy. You want to make a comment on my Isaac play? Say it to my face. Don't hide behind your YouTube comments. No, actually, please. Do not come to my house. Let's go in here. It's a closet. It's a weird closet. I hate it. It's the worst. I will not... Oh, you're a god. I will not be going down to the next floor right now. But we now have a bomb, which means that we can also, if it is indeed an item, we can per throw it. But if it is indeed Cricket's head, which it is going to be right there. No. Would have been sick, though, if I called it. We could have Perthrowed it. Instead, we can Perthrow a Devil Deal that we probably won't get because we have already gotten one on the last floor, and we have a 33% chance of getting it, which is not that high in general. We're one Devil Deal away from this run being broken wide open. You know, we're one packed away from this being broken wide open. The sad thing is we have a Tears Uphill sitting on this run somewhere. We just gotta find the damn thing. If we can just get like 2 tier upgrades, we're sitting pretty. Or 1 damage upgrade. Or like a half of a damage upgrade and a Tears upgrade. You understand what I'm saying here. It'd be so nice to be able to fire these delicious, fast-moving Tears just a little tiny bit more. We can also go for broke, go for boss rush. I think it's actually possible for us. Now, this is a run that is doable for boss rush. We just gotta haul it soon. But I'm also getting hit a lot. Pop this. Boss fight is up to the right. I don't know, man. I actually don't know if we have time for this. Strength card. It's a free Devil Deal. It's also a easier boss rush kill. I really don't think doing boss rush is the right move. So if I can get a card for boss rush, sure, sign me up. But I think that we've missed our window. Like, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to get into boss rush now, which is a shame because we need the item. It hurt only getting 4 floors done in Spelunky, I'm gonna be honest. Now, Cambion Conception has paid out and given us Succubus, which is dope. I'm gonna go for it. This is the wrong play. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's the wrong play, but we're gonna try. I don't think we can beat Mom in a minute. I think that we're going to end up in a situation where we miss boss rush, we don't get a Devil Deal, and we missed out on our last shot, which are all horrible things. This is the worst case scenario. I just want to emphasize that. But you have to try in these scenarios because we need something greater than what we got. And a possible boss rush with some insanely good item in it is our opportunity. We will make it to boss rush here. We're close enough. She's dead. Take the Polaroid. Come in here. It's 2 of the crappiest items in the game. And we didn't get a Devil Deal. So, look, you tried so hard and got so far. And in the end, it was 100% not worth it. But you know what? We gave it our all. And that's good enough for me. A Womb XL is both great and horrible. It's less Womb, which is great. It's also a smaller Devil Deal chance than before. You know, it's a 67 instead of what would have been an 100 if we had done, if we had not gotten an XL floor. But I'm pretty content still. Like, I think that this is still a positive thing to get an XL floor because 2 wombs with the kind of run that we're having, I think is just like we're on a highway to death. Once you get past the womb, Cathedral's a little bit easier. Not much easier, but a little bit easier. And you can usually fake your way through it. I don't know if I can fake my way through 2 floors of the womb right now. Now, we are getting a lot of HP, which is nice. And Succubus has proven to be a god among men on this run. So maybe we're actually turning this thing around. And maybe my run is not that bad, which realistically, it isn't. I've just been playing kind of bad. So as long as I keep up the good play, we're looking for a win here. And I think it's realistic that we can get one. As long as I don't potato away a victory here. So, no potatoes allowed, Monsieur Tyler. Something's wrong. Damn straight it is, buddy. You got black crap coming out of your who knows what. I am not positive what blocked my damage there. But I will praise it as the almighty one. Move on. It's a massive floor, but we are approaching the boss fight. At least I'm 99.99% positive about it. So we good. We played well in this floor. Tears down. Not what I need. Here's the boss fight. I will go for the super secret room, just in case it's a good one. Even if it just gave me a crap load of pills again, dude. Sign me up. Could be a tears up in those tons of pills. I can see forever. We've gotten actually like 700 pills on this run. Just give me one of value to me. To say Skull-X fight, it is. Skull-X is a pain in the ass, but it's an easy fight, so no complaints. We hauled, like, for making it just barely to boss rush, we have hauled it through these final floors of the womb. Like, we made it through the womb really quickly. Come on. Give me your tail, dude. We don't got all day. Why did I say that like an old lady techno edition? We don't got all day to eat this pudding. Da-da-da. Get me some applesauce. Da-da-da-da-da. What's your guys' opinion on applesauce? I feel like this is a controversial one. People either really like applesauce or they really hate applesauce. I am pro homemade applesauce. I am very not pro store-bought applesauce. I like a chunky applesauce. You give me like legitimate apples that have been simmering in a pot all day applesauce, 100% I'm down. You give me Mott's baby food applesauce, no thank you. But I feel like most things homemade are gonna be good, you know? Like, there's not really a controversy there. Like, oh, look at this guy. He likes mom's homemade cooking. He's the worst. Like, no, most people enjoy a homemade apple-related, just homemade anything, realistically. But apple-related stuff, dude. Away to my heart, apple-related dessert dishes. Apple strudel, delicious. Apple pie, delicious. Apple crisp, delicious. Cinnamon apples, delicious. Apples with caramel, delicious. Bite into an apple, delicious. It doesn't stop, dude. There's so many nice uses for that beautiful fruit we call an apple. I'm trying to think of other apple dishes. Apple cobbler, delicious. Apples R Us. Toys R Us's new side chain, delicious. Come on, give me a devil deal. You did, you sweet doll, you. I will take it. It doesn't really do much for us, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'll take it. We could have done Hush, and I think that there's a good chance we could have actually gotten more out of Hush than what we have on our run. But that was so bad. But I'm a little bit afraid with our HP and fairly low DPS that Hush is not the move on this one. We're praying for a good chest, which is something that sounds very disturbing if you are listening to me through the walls. Sorry, neighbor. But Ouroboros worm. What an awful, awful idea. Where are we going? Probably to the right now that I look at it. You're gonna give me some crap rooms on the cathedral just to spite me. I can already tell. Luckily, we got HP. It's the one thing that I'm actually not worried about right now is our HP. It's the damage I'm worried about, that we're gonna reach a point where the damage can't hold its own. Or the HP can't hold its own and the damage is going to kill us. I'm gonna go right here. It's not right here. Okay. Beautiful. We actually found our way to the boss fight before all else. You gotta just go for it. I understand that it's a dangerous game we play here. A tinted rock is so helpful though. Even your measly troll bomb does not stop me. We're gonna roll here. I think we can do this pretty easily, at least. A solid Isaac fight, get him into final phase. We got Succubus floating around doing damage. When we can get inside of him and deal a little extra damage, even better. He's gonna take care of those guys. We got this in the bag. We're at least gonna make it down to the chest, which means, I mean, the run is in the hands of the game now to give us some items that we can use to beat bosses on the chest. That's my only concern now. I'm not worried about beating the final boss on the chest, because it's this boss right here, just easier. I'm worried about beating the rooms going through the chest, especially if I continue to potato away my HP as I am doing right now. So 3 hearts. You gotta try to keep all 3 of them here. I understand it's gonna be difficult because we are not doing a lot of damage to Isaac, but it's been a tough run. I mean, when you really sit down and look at it, we have only picked up 9 items that haven't been ones we started with on this run. So, and it could just be that this is a garbage run as well, but it is partially due to my own poor play here. But that should do it. Of course, I get hit one more time because that's life, but head on down. We got 4 chests to make the change we want to see in the world. Show me the money. Bad, 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 worse. They're not great. I do want to emphasize that. They're not great. But they're at least okay. I mean... they're pretty bad. No, I mean, look. Little Monstro is okay. But he ain't gonna do too much. Jawbone is a pretty crappy familiar that doesn't do a lot of damage and doesn't protect you. Oh well, dude. Oh well. We fight to the end. I think we got 2 hearts left, which is not a lot of hearts in the slightest. Really not a lot of hearts in the slightest. Please don't touch me. Don't touch me. You try to finish this guy, please. We're dead. Bring me back. No. Week of Isaac is not going great, is it? Gosh darn it, dude. It's a tough run, honestly. It's a tough run, and it doesn't help that we played poor throughout it. I gotta get all these bad ones out so when we start streaking again, I'm back to good. But that's gonna do it for today's video. If you did enjoy, as always, like on the video, helps me out a ton. Come back tomorrow for some more Week of Isaac shenanigans. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. You have a good day. Bye-bye.